This video is going to demonstrate the away log and the away entries for residents. The way you get to the away log is under community you hit away. It's pretty self-explanatory. The first view you come to here is actually a slice showing the units that are currently marked as away, meaning they have an away entry which began before today and ends sometime after today. So they departed earlier than today and they returned sometime afterwards. And so you can look at all those. You can basically do things like sort by when they left or sort by when they returned. You can, what else can you do here? You can also then change the window of time you're looking at. So that's for today, and that's the default view. Or you could say, hey, I want to go into the future. Let's go to the 26th, and then click enter. So now it's October 26th. And now what you're seeing are absences that are effective during October 26th. So it's sort of a slice in time. If you wanted to see all of the away entries that are entered, both past and future, you could go to Manage. And so Manage now will list everything. Now you can imagine with 133 lots, this is going to get to be a fairly lengthy list. So there is a search capability like on many displays. You can type in a lot number, so that takes me to lot 16. You can type in a name, so that's taking me to, with just 4 letters, my name, Robert Northcutt. You could do Giga. I know Judy put in some stuff this morning, so she just entered 2 entries for her for different vacations they have planned between now and the end of the year. And I've asked other residents to slowly start doing that, so hopefully that will become current and you won't have to track that on the whiteboard anymore. You can do a couple of other things from this display. You could edit an existing one, so let's go to back to Northcutt. I have a single entry. It's a past entry. It was from the September 25th to October 4th. But suppose I'd called you on October 3rd and said, hey, I need to extend my away entry for a week, and so it would go to October the 11th. You could change that, and this has more information. At the bottom there's a save. You could save it, and then as a guard you would have changed my away entry. Now in my case I would have just gone on the app and changed it myself, but if you do get contacted by a resident, you can update their away entries. You can also add a new entry for a resident. So if a resident calls you and says, let's say I call you for some reason, I can't get to my phone or my computer, I'm using a pay phone in the middle of nowhere, and I want to, let's type Northcutt, I want you to put in an away entry for me starting today, and I'm going to be gone for the next 2 days. And you could say he's lost in Utah, and the comment was called, added, by Thomas Russell. Okay, and then again, there's more information. None of it's required. You could put in additional, if they gave it to you, emergency contacts, emergency information, and then you'd save it. And now you'll see that there is an additional away entry for 1 day from the 12th to the 13th. I must have not. Let me go back into that. I put in the 13th. Let me make it the 15th, just a little bit longer. I'll save it. And now it goes to the 15th. I'm lost in Utah, and so forth. So what can you do? You can edit existing ones, and I'll get rid of the filter here to show all of them. You can edit existing ones. You can add new ones. I'll close this and go back. And you can see at a point in time today who is currently away. And presumably this list would get longer as residents add more information to the away log. And so that's the key things, right? It just gives you a way to keep track and residents to let you know when they're going to be away from their residence. This is also tied into visitor and vendor check-in. So if a resident has an away log entry and you go to admit a visitor or vendor, you will get notified at that point that the resident is away. So that might be helpful as well. That's it.